Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the third grade concept of multiplication as comparison. This is standard 3.5C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 26, which is a new item type called drag and drop of the 2023 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so let's take a look at how this drag and drop is going to work. You see, we've got 4 blanks, and we have just 6 different options. So we're going to use most, but not all answers, okay? So if I start dragging, let's say I want to drag a name, Sarah and Alex. You notice that only 2 of my blanks are possible. I can't drag it over here. So we are limited to Sarah's going to be an answer in one, and you notice that I can't use it twice. Sometimes a drag and drop you can use an answer more than once. Alex has to be this other one. So Sarah and Alex are going to be used in these the first and the last options. 8 and 3 are going to be used in this second option. So once you use a 3 there, it's only going to be uh, in that second option, and you can only put an 8 or a 3, which means this third option is either going to be more points than or times as many points as. So it looks like there's a lot of choices, but really when you look at it, you have to use both Sarah and Alex. You have to either use 8 or 3, and then you have to use either one of these two written statements. So this is a 2-point question. So if you get 2 points, that means you got all 4 correct. And that's obviously what we're looking for. If you only get 1 point, that means you got 3 out of the 4 correct. Or you can actually get 2. You can just get half correct and still be good. 0 points means you either got 1 correct. So even if you just get 1 out of the 4, you're going to get 0 points. Or obviously, if you get 0 correct, you will get 0 points. So let's get all 4 correct. Alex scored 8 points in a basketball game. Okay, so I'm going to write, let's draw Alex here. Okay, and I'm just going to draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Let's say each of those basketballs represent a point. The expression shows the number of points that Sarah scored. So she scored 8 times 3. So complete the statement to compare the number of points scored by Alex and Sarah. All right, so let's make Sarah like this. So all we know is that Alex scored 8, and then I've got this expression, 8 times 3. Well, let's make it look like this. Here's my 8, but then we need to do that times 3. So if I'm going to do an array, I'm actually going to do 3 rows of 8, right? Because we know that that equals 24. Okay, that's a basic fact. So there we go. I've got a good picture here. She scored 24 points, while Alex only scored 8 points. So she scored 3 times as many points. And that's what we want you to understand is that multiplication is not just groups of. It's not 8 groups of 3. Sometimes you use multiplication to compare 3 times as many or 8 times as many. So she scored 3 times as many points, okay? So how are we going to write that? Sarah, since we're talking about her, scored 3 times as many points as Alex. Let's see if that makes sense. Sarah scored 3 times as many. He scored 8. So 24 is 3 times as many as 8 as Alex. Yeah, this sentence here does represent what we just drew. We can't say Alex because he did less than, and so we have to put Sarah first. So I'm going to put Sarah. Alex goes there. What did Sarah score? Not more points, but 3 times as many points as Alex. That's how we get full credit, 2 points for this question.